Hello, friends. I'm Chi. Yeah, another great day, right? Greetings to you all, wherever you may be. Yes, wonders shall never end. They always say, guys, girls, I would like to get your opinion in this particular issue. This is about a girl called Winnie Mufunja. Yeah, from Zambia. Yeah, I wanted to say Zimbabwe. Zambia. Yeah, this happened there in that country. Well, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here you get information like this will keep you involved data transform. Information is power. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't still know. But with you, surely you will know. Please, my like button. Put your little finger there. Put the like. It makes me want to go crazy when I see those like coming in. Thank you. That's the best you can do for Chime. All right. To my older new subscribers and those who subscribe after now, man, thank you very much. You guys are always the reason. Because without you guys, man, what will I be saying now? Okay, big ups to you guys. Spread the gospel of cheer on WhatsApp, Facebook, okay? So that others will know that I'm here doing this kind of thing, what I know how to do best. Yes, yeah. So now, in Zambia, something crazy happened. A girl called Winnie Mufunja. This girl fell ill after a long battle to, rescue her life, but finally she gave up the ghost. Well, the family finally buried this girl. They buried her, yeah, as usual, definitely who died must be buried. So, well, no problem. They were mourning the loss of this girl. But what happened next will shock you. Well, all of a sudden, a girl popped up, like standing in front of their door after 2 whooping years, knocked at the door, they opened the door. Who they saw was their own daughter. They're like, what's happening here? Who are you? The girl said, I'm Winnie Mofunja. They said, no, our daughter is dead. Who are you? She said, no, I'm your daughter. I'm Winnie Mafunja, your daughter. Mama, Papa, it's me. Brother, sister, it's me. People came around like everybody was marveled. They told her, but Winnie Mafunja is dead. She said, no, you guys must have buried a plantain tree there. That whosoever they buried there is not her. It could be a plantain tree. So they were like, well. According to the father, the girl looks exactly like his own daughter. The height, the facial looks, everything, the way she talks, the way she walks. Well, who would not be happy to see their dead daughter coming back to life in one way or the other? They accepted her into the house. She did everything like the one who died, everything normal, played know the names of every of her family members even without them being introduced to her. She mentioned their names, told them things about them. So all of them believe that, well, it's a miracle then. Who knows? So, well, I would like to get your opinion, like I said before. What do you think that is happening, that happened in this particular country, Zambia? All right. So now, after a time like that, then the news spread, went like wildfire. The police came into the matter. They were like, this is serious, man. Okay, for them to believe who is this girl, who is really this girl, who is she? Okay, the police said, okay, we're going to do a DNA test to know whether this girl is a human being or a ghost. Or truly, is she the Winnie Mofunja, the one that died? Is there a mix up somewhere? Well. So fine, they took her blood, took the parents' blood, going to run the DNA. DNA test could take up to a month, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, depending, the country, how fast they could be. All right. So while they were there contemplating, the news went viral on social media, print media, and the news everywhere buzzing with this strange girl who popped up as Winnie Mafunja, who died 2 years ago. So while the girl kept telling them, you guys buried a plantain tree. It wasn't me. I am the real girl. You couldn't bury me. I'm alive. Look at me, flesh and blood. So all of a sudden, another family came up. They came up to that particular village where this Winnie Mafunja girl was. They now asked, they were like, this is our daughter. The girl was like, I don't know you guys. Everybody again, they were confused. Everywhere like in confusion, turmoil. The guy said, I don't know you guys. They're like, come on, you're our daughter. You left home. The guy said, no, I don't know you guys. This is my real parents. Look at my mama. Look at my father here. Look at my uncles and aunties. I don't know you guys. I don't know. Where are you from? So they were like, this is confusing this time around. So they were pleading for her to come back with them. The other second family that came, they said, come home with us. You're not Winnie Mafunja. She said, no, I am Winnie. I don't know you guys. So, well, the police came again. After hearing what has happened again, they were alerted. They came asking the girl this time around, come on, who are you really? Tell us. Okay, if you are Winnie Mafunja and you said you were not the one who was buried, it was a plantain tree. All right. What they would do is that, where were you all these 2 years? She said, yeah, she left home. that she left home that very day. Unfortunately for her, or fortunately, whatever, she was kidnapped, by some unknown people who took her to this place, like a company, a big company, like a big farmland there. They do a lot of things there. There she was captured. She said there they were in chains in their hands, leg, whatever. And there they forced them into forced labor, like they work and work and work without any pay. That there were many of them there. It was like they were cast, a kind of a spell was cast on them that they could not even run away, they could not even shout. They kept on walking every day. They just have to walk and walk and walk. There were many, she said. So she said one day, just like something, just a scale fell off their eye, like they all realized, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? So she herself was one of the people who realized themselves, just like the spell that was cast on them is not out of their life. The juju is, juju don't clear. So well, that was it. That was how she realized herself, and she had to escape. And then she traced her way back home. That was the story she told. Well, who would not believe that story? The parents were like, okay, the story is making sense. Even the police too was like, the story is really making sense. So the police was like, okay, now you said this is your original family, right? She said, yes, this is her parents here, that she doesn't know this second family that came and said they're her parents. So, well, the police said, okay, you know what? We're going to do a DNA test. We have to take your blood again and their own blood, the second family that came. So, well, they took the second family's blood and her blood, going to run another DNA test. So, meanwhile, the villagers were like, okay, she is claiming that what they buried was a plantain tree. Why don't we go and check it out in the grave to know who is exactly there? So they took their shovels, their diggers, everything. They dug up the grave of the other girl who died in the hospital, the Winnie Mufunja. Two of them are claiming the same name this time around. So now they dug up the grave and they saw bones there. They saw bones and the clothes they wore her. She has already decomposed. They're like, but there's a body here. There is not a plantain tree like this girl is claiming. She said, well, I don't know who you guys are having in there, but all she knows that she is the Winnie Mufunja, that this is her. She's not dead. That maybe there's a mix-up. They could have buried somebody else in place of her. So, well, the parents could be thinking, did we carry another body? Was another body given to them? So, well, but they were sure of who they buried. They were very sure of it. The villagers were sure. So they were like, maybe she reincarnated, or maybe they can't just figure it out. So, well, the police came with the shocking news. This time, man, gang. This time around, it was a shocking revelation. Who is this second girl that appeared in front of this door, claiming to be Winnie Mafunja, having the same look, the same voice, the same height? So the police have to break the news to them. Man, girl, this is not your original parents. The second family that came, they are your DNA match with them. They are original parents. So you have to go home with those family, the second family that came for her, that said that she just left home. They have been looking for her. So well, the girl was like crying, saying, no, 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 this, they are not my family. This is my original family. Now, if she was coached, how could she have known all the names of the family member of the girl that died? They were never friends. They never went to the same school. They were never lived in the same state. So how did she know all the names of all these people? That's the question. Now you like to think, were they switched at birth? Maybe the mother gave birth to twins, but they were, one of them were taken away to give to the another family. Finally, maybe this other one died, and then the spirit came into this one and brought her home just to reveal something to the family and say, hey, we are two, we're switched at birth. They separated us. Maybe the nurse took one and sold to the other family. So maybe that is what was trying to play out here, but they couldn't just figure it out. you know. So after a long debate, the girl finally went home with the second family that came for her. So well, she went home, and that is the end of her story there. So well, while the family who their own daughter Winnie Mufunja died, they have to live on. Though they regretted living maybe like they felt the pain of this other girl who they found in front of their door claiming to be their daughter. These are grown-up girls, having the same looks, everything. So, well, to me, I think they were exchanged at birth. Maybe like they were twins, and then the nurses or doctors played the first one to sell one to the other family. So the spirit of this one went and brought this one back home and say, "Hey, this is your real family." I don't know. Or maybe the family that buried this girl, they buried the girl. Maybe that baby, maybe they bought the child from the hospital. I don't know. This is my own thoughts, man. Because if the DNA of this other girl who they found at the door matches with the other family, it could be that the one that died is also belonging to that family too. They could have also done a DNA test to also verify, whether the one that died really belongs to the family that that buried her, or maybe belongs to the family of the second girl that appeared too. So, well, that is it. I would like to know your thought about this Winnie Mufunja girl who surfaced after 2 years of the other girl being buried, having the same looks with her, the same voice, the same height, the same way, the same pattern, having memories of the dead one too. Okay, tell me the answer, okay? I remain yours ever truly chill. Remember to show me love and like my video, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Please let's in the comment section. Alright? Do not shy away from dropping your thoughts, okay? I'm out of here, man. I'm Chi Chow.